What's up, party people? I'm John McNeil, and this is Unpeeled. Today I'm joined by
Brian Fontes
and Brendan Armstrong
of
Last Bullet.
Frozen fish in glass, shiny things in value. Ain't no love when you say maybe. Communication breakdown, baby.
So last time we met, you guys were talking about putting out a new album.
Okay.
You guys have put out a new album. So how's that going?
Good. We're really proud of it. It's just 5 bangers that we really believe in.
6.
Oh, 6 bangers. Sorry. I don't even know how many songs are on the
Which is
album
the one I
anymore.
forgot about?
I just once it's out, I forget about it. I
Okay.
just move on to the next thing.
That it's off to a new place, back on the road. Strap in and get ready to go. Ride to the city. When the sun goes down, the girls get pretty.
All right, where's the title come from? Tell us the title.
We don't tell people.
We don't.
Yeah.
It's a mystery.
Yeah, like isn't it the 80?
80, 69, 64. We'll tell people eventually, but
It's an inside thing?
it's an inside thing right now.
Okay.
We haven't told anybody, and it's a personal thing. It
Okay.
does have a meaning.
Okay.
It's might not be as mysterious as some people think, but it might be more mysterious than others think. A lot of people have good guesses though. Some
Okay.
people have guesses like it's like years that some of our favorite albums were, things
Yeah,
like that.
I was thinking years too.
Yeah. I'd like to just goof and tell people it was my locker combination in high school.
Even though 80 was never on one of those.
80 was,
blocks.
No.
80 was not
Yeah.
a lot.
Neither was any of us.
But yeah, you know what? I'm sure we'll tell people eventually.
Eventually.
It's nothing crazy. It's just something that motivates us to go forward. So
Cool.
yeah.
She might seem so nice, but your girl's gone wild. If she's out late at night, 'cause your girl's gone wild. Oh, you're not her only guy, 'cause your girl's gone wild. And she'll keep telling you lies, 'cause your girl's gone wild. Yeah, wow.
I can't believe you guys aren't included in more festivals, more gigs. I believe full-heartedly in this band.
Yeah, well, our goal is for the last few years have always been to team up. I was telling you, it's
Yeah.
about developing a team, and any help you can get from this agent, this publicist, whatever, any kind of relationship you can create that works both ways is what we've always been trying to do.
Yeah.
So getting to that next level, that next platform to shoot off of, it's tough because we're competing with a bunch of other bands that are firing on all cylinders.
Yep.
So it's
competitive, but there's room.
oh, there's always
there's room.
There's always room.
Yeah.
Come on, there's room. I'm just saying, there's room.
Whatever room for everybody.
Yeah.
If the fans want to make room. If the fans want it, then it happens. That's typically what it is. If there's a demand, then you supply it, and you'll get a career out of it. But as far as the future goes, we have a 67.5 show tour in Fiji coming up.
Gosh.
No, just kidding. We don't. Just specifically
South Pole.
South
South Pole,
Yeah.
very popular in South Pole.
Yeah.
Most of our YouTube hits are South Pole.
Yeah, but the South Pole elves, they're real mean though. They're rude.
They get nasty.
They get nasty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we're
bring
inevitably
it back.
all this stuff like we were saying kind of comes down to what people want to hear. Inevitably, it just drives us to focus on songwriting and creating a good song because
Yeah.
that's the bottom line. That's the foundation for anything. You look at any band that's been successful; they have good songs.
But you guys have good songs, and anytime I've seen you, people
Do
are.
we though?
Yes,
Do we?
You do.
Do we
Okay,
have good
no,
songs?
they're terrible. No, they're actually really good, and they're really catchy. And you got heavy, you got more melodic songs. But the thing is, every time I see you, the crowd is moving and wanting more.
Yeah.
Well, so you've got it going.
Well, that's we've always tried to differentiate ourselves in that sense, where our live show is a little more energetic or engaging than other bands you may see that do the same type of music.
Racing too. One thing on your mind to the kill, just wanna do. Turn around now. Oh, I got that.
confidence has been high for years, and that's the only way that Last Bullet, has been able to get to where we got to, is for us to have high confidence in ourselves and what we're doing, and keep our standards really high. But at the end of the day, the issue is, no matter how much we believe in ourselves, no matter how many times we try to force the door to open for us, if it doesn't happen, it just doesn't happen. So we make music that we truly believe in. We've never compromised or anything like that. We make the music that we love and that we feel should make a return or exist in this world. And I gotta be honest with you, I'm not saying nobody's making hard rock or necessarily the specific type of hard rock we're making, but I think anyone would struggle to name one band in Canada that's making the type of hard rock we're making.
Yeah,
and
in
maybe
Canada. That's where you're going.
Exactly, right? So, and maybe we're struggling just because that's not what Canada's looking for, right? So it's one of those things where it's difficult, and it's just, you do run into obstacles and you run into a lot of closed doors, and it is discouraging, it is disheartening.
And I feel like a U.S. tour's coming.
Yeah, well,
it's always been on the table as an idea. It's just there's logistics to get down there, the visas, and it's just more investment, right? And we got to make sure if we're gonna do it, we're gonna do it right. We don't want to just half-ass it. So.
Yeah. Trust me, for the first, I'd say, now I'm trying to be realistic.
Yeah.
So for the first 5-6 years, we felt like we were invincible and like world domination was the goal, and I felt like it was just a matter of time. But it's your success is dictated by the people who allow you to progress. So if you can work as hard as you want, but it's possible. It just might not happen. And then sometimes
it is possible.
I've seen more talented bands than us fail. You know what I mean? So, and then I've seen some bands who are much less talented than a lot of other bands succeed. Yeah. And who knows for what reason.
we're just about to wrap things up, but we were in a serious, deep conversation.
Let's keep going. Let's make this another 10 minutes.
Another 10 minutes. We got to get downstairs.
No,
forget break the trend set.
Yeah.
Well, no, honestly,
let's do shots. Let's do
it shots. That's our next one. We're gonna be at the bar. Fuck.
All right.
Let's get depressing. No, but I do believe in what you're saying. But on the flip side, it just takes that one door.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Like, you guys are still going. It's not like he said, forget it.
No. Yeah. Hasn't opened yet, though.
Well, let's open it, Internet. Open the door.
Like, I opened that door.
Yeah, exactly. That's the door. That's the fucking door. All right,
I'm like, what's Brian rambling on about? I'm walking by. I'm like, what's going on in there?
Yeah, we just get deep and heavy and
man.
Tried to depress you before you set. That's what we do. We bring bands down.
Listen, no matter what happens, we always give her, and we always stick to our guns. We always give it every single thing we have. Our standards are always fucking high, and that's the only way we've been able to accomplish anything that we have, is to make sure that our standards are higher than, as many times as we can, as much as we can, our standards are higher than everybody else's or the industry standard, right? We try to go above and beyond that, and that's it. And we're gonna do that right till the end. We're gonna give it everything we have. We're gonna blood, sweat, and tears on stage every fucking time. That's just the way it is. That's what Last Bullet is.
There we go. That's a great way to end things. Appreciate your time, guys.
Thank you.
As usual.
Thanks for having us.
Great to see you. And let's kick open that door, right? Let's kick it. Let's kick it.
TFC,
kick it. Peace out.
TFC.